It's really hard to believe that Tergar is celebrating its 15-year anniversary. That is just amazing. It seems like just yesterday that I attended my first teaching with Mingyur Rinpoche in Minneapolis. This was before I think Tergar even started in 2009. And just how that memory is so vivid for me. And it was just such really a transformational experience for me, but on so many different levels. My name is Stephanie Wagner. I am a Tergar Senior Facilitator, and I'm also one of the trainers for the Meditation Teacher Program. And I'm here today just to share a couple of memories about the early days of Tergar. And this could be like a little bit all over the place because there are several things coming to mind. The first thing that comes to mind is that the early days of Tergar Minneapolis were really special with a lot of energy, spiritual energy that felt sort of very fresh. For me, I think it was like a special time in my practice because this perspective of meditation was so new. But more broadly, Tergar Minneapolis in the early days was supported by 3 instructors. We had 3 instructors living in Minneapolis. So we had Cortland, Edwin, and Mioshin. And just imagine going to a regular weekly Joy of Living session and having it be led by these amazing teachers. It was really a really special time, and I felt very grateful for being able to learn from them and also to be able to be mentored by them as a teacher, as I was one of the early practice leaders for the community, along with Jean Laxo and Steve Tibbetts. So that time in Tergar Minneapolis just felt kind of fresh and exciting and special for many reasons. And, you know, when I think about what makes Tergar so special, kind of withstanding the context of time, is the people. I mean, the people are just amazing. And I think back to a retreat that stands out in my mind that was particularly significant and ironically was not led by Mingyur Rinpoche, but instead was led by Senior Lama Khenpo Kunga. And this was a retreat that happened, I think, just right, if I remember correctly, it was right after Mingyur Rinpoche went on his retreat as a wandering yogi. So this was a retreat in Florida, and we were receiving teachings on the bardos. And it was a small group of us. I think there were maybe 27 people at this retreat. And we were learning practices like Poa and Tumo and exploring the bardos. And there was something that happened at this retreat that was just so profound and special. And that is that Khenpo Kunga's mother died while we were on that retreat. And I remember sitting on a cushion and listening to him teach, and he arrived as he started telling us this story about his mother and how much he loved his mother and how she had passed. And he did so with such incredible care and equanimity. It was significant. The depths of his practice that were demonstrated in that teaching moment were really amazing. And to just be around that love and equanimity, I can't even find words to describe it really. That retreat was really special. Not only was it special to just be with Khenpo Kunga and to receive the profound teachings, but it was really around the Sangha. The community members at this retreat I can call some of my best Dharma brothers and sisters. These are the friends that have stood by me through the test of time. And that's one thing that I just think is so special about Tergar. I can really think about all of the early days, and there are a number of people who I got to know so well and so deeply, and these friendships have really stood the test of time. I think there's something that really vulnerable that happens when we're working with our hearts and minds in this way, and, you know, really being guided by the love and compassion of Mingyur Rinpoche, that these friendships that form, there's just nothing like it. So if we've had the opportunity to connect in some way, whether it was in 2009 or 2015 or 2024, I'm so grateful to be in this community with you. What a special place this is, and how lucky we are to be able to study and practice with Mingyur Rinpoche together. Happy 15-year anniversary, Tergar.